We begin with breaking news, a scary explosion at the ExxonMobil refinery in Torrance. This is video from Sky 2 of the aftermath.
It looks like a combination of soot, debris, and foam is covering the area. Torrance schools are being told to shelter in place, and dozens of firefighters are working to control the incident. The explosion happened at the refinery on West 190th Street and Crenshaw in Torrance. CBS 2's Amber Lee is there live with the latest on this breaking story. Amber?
That this tower is just spewing a lot of the flames. This is not normal. If you live in the Torrance area, you will probably see a flicker of a flame here and there, but it's never this big. Now, what I can tell you is I just got off the phone with Exxon Refinery. A spokesperson tells me, yes, there was an incident that happened around 8:50 this morning. However, they really can't tell me much, but they can say what we're seeing right now coming out of the vent is excess gas coming out at a higher rate than normal, and it is a direct result of what happened here this morning. And they're telling me it's a good thing because it's burning off all the bad stuff and relieving pressure from the system. Now, we just want to show you from Sky 2 as you are looking on your screen. This is not a small explosion. This is actually something much larger. From the air, you can see the explosion site. You can see it has affected a big portion of the refinery, a lot of mangled steel and also crumpled I-beams. Now, Torrance Fire Department is still on scene, and they did respond to a ground fire that took place after this explosion. They have confirmed that they've treated 2 people for minor injuries. And then after that ground fire, there was a lot of ash that was thrown up into the air, drifting onto cars. And residents nearby actually say they felt the explosion. Folks that I've spoken to actually tell me it felt like a big earthquake. I had a friend that was in Lawndale telling me that he did feel it. And then his friend in Gardena says it felt almost like a car ran into a building. And then one of our Instagram followers said that if he can feel the window almost like as if it would explode coming out of his home. That's how close he lived to the refinery. Now, I also have friends who live in Torrance and growing up in Torrance. One of them went to North High School, and he tells me that they actually had to go through practice drills in high school to prepare for these type of explosions if something like this happened at the refinery, because they are so close. So you can see that folks in the area have been well prepared for something like this in the past, and also if anything else happens even worse in the future. Well, we also are being told that there is a voluntary shelter in place. I'm not sure if now it has turned into something more mandatory, but for now, ExxonMobil is telling us they really can't tell us a lot, and they told me to keep calling back and they'll try to give me as much information as they can. But for now, they're just calling this an incident. They're not even saying that it's an explosion, but as you can see from the air, it is a much bigger incident from all the images that you're seeing right now. So that is all we know so far. 2 minor injuries that Torrance Fire treated today for folks from this explosion, but other evacuations for residents nearby, we haven't heard anything about that. But that's all the information that we have so far. And as for air quality, from where we're standing, we really can't smell anything. It smells normal. We don't smell any smoke. We don't smell any gas. So that's all I can say. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right.